Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight we've got a beer from Edmonds Oast out of Charleston, South Carolina. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, this is a pale ale, and this is going to be called Cut of the Leaf, and this is the Centennial version. I say that, but I don't know if this is a series or not. I'm assuming it is, like a pale ale series or the rotating hop variety. So, um, yeah, this is the Centennial version, and the canned on day is pretty much impossible to read. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. It's very, very smudged. It either says it's like maybe either February or March, and then I can't tell the rest of it. So it's either like three. It's between probably between 3 and 4 months old. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. 5.7% alcohol by volume. So yeah, I have had several beers from Edmonds Oast, and I've been very impressed by them on most of the beers that I've had. So I don't know if this is going to be more of like a West Coast style, like pale ale, or not, but we'll see. It looks, I don't know. It doesn't look like a pale ale to me. Um, but we'll see what it smells and tastes like. It's very hazy actually, but it comes in sort of a darker color than I was expecting. It's very deep orange, about a finger's worth, off-white head, medium, large bubbles, maybe some small bubbles too. Pretty soap sudsy up top though. But yeah, looks like a old school West Coast, but more hazy. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Oh yeah, it's definitely got that old school hop character with that Centennial. I'm getting some grapefruit up front. Pithy orange. Sweet pineapple. There's a little bit of like a peachy type of thing going on too. A little bit of a pininess. Not a lot though. Smells like it's gonna be on the sweeter side, but it definitely has that old school vibe to it. That makes sense with it being Centennial. Oh, and I forgot to mention this is brewed with whole leaf hops. So it's, if you don't know what that is, it's the hop basically like, where's our picture? It's like the whole cone basically, rather than it broken down into pellets or some of the newer varieties of the hop consistencies like the cryo and the all that stuff. So anyway, it smells pretty decent though. It smells old school with a maybe just a little more of a new school look. So let's go ahead, try it. Cheers. It's pretty tasty. Yeah, super dank. Got a big old dankness to it. It's got like a almost cannabis type of dankness, but it's also got some piney dankness too. I'm getting some orange and some lemon right up front. Also some grapefruit too. Grapefruit's more mid palate. It's almost got like a juicy, like ruby red grapefruit type of thing going on. Like it's got a sweetness to it. It definitely has that candied like vibe that I'm used to getting on a lot of West Coast IPAs and older West Coast pale ales. And I'm wondering if they may have used a touch of caramel malt in here, possibly, just to kind of add to that experience as far as it, being a little bit more of an old school beer. But maybe they didn't. I don't know. Like it's not super malty or anything like that, like your older West Coast beers, but it definitely has a little hint of that sweetness, and it kind of gives it a little bit of that candied orange, candied grapefruit type of thing. It still tastes pretty good, man. Like I'm starting to think this might not be as old as I thought it was. It almost has a little bit, and this might come off weird to people that might be new to craft beer or just maybe not as familiar or don't drink it as much. But it has a little bit of that like lemon pine sol type of flavor to it. Not that I've ever tried it, but the smell of like lemon pine sol. It's weird. It's almost got a little bit of like an orange starburst thing too. But it's a great balance. It's right up front. You get a pop of bitterness in there, that piney, dank, weedy type of bitterness. Immediately after that, you get a dose of like some citrus fruit, like sweet, fruity, like juicy citrus. Maybe a little pineapple and peach. But and then on the back, you get more of the earthiness. You get like a lingering sweetness in there. So I think it's got a nice balance of the dank quality, the juicy like sweet quality, and then the nice like earthy type of I guess so it's got a nice balance of the dankness straight up or the bitterness I should start out with. So hit with bitterness. It's got a nice balance of bitterness, juiciness slash sweetness, and then it's got that earthiness. So it all just melts together really well. It's decently dry too, super drinkable, and it's got just a really nice, pleasant flavor to it. It really does. Light carbonation. Mouthfeel is probably more on the lighter side of medium, I would say too. But this is really nice. It's got a like the aftertaste. Like I said, it's dry. Like the sweetness doesn't stick around or anything like that. But it has this lingering like fruitiness to it. It's almost got this like just aftertaste of like a fruity type of characteristic. And I think it's more of that grapefruit orange type of thing. So I don't know. This one's fun. I like it actually. So as far as the rating goes, this one's going to get a 4.1 from me. I think it's solid. I would drink it again. I would buy a 4-pack of this. So if you've had it, let me know. Would love to hear from you. And I think that kind of wraps up this one. And but if you do like the video, you can do the like button and the comment button and the subscribe thing. So let's do that. And we'll see you in the next review. Cheers.